So with the vibe mindset, we know the V is vision, the I is imagination, B is belief, E is emotion. Today we're going to talk about the E, the emotion. And when we talk about emotions, one skill when it comes to emotions that you must have or you will suffer is resilience. Let's talk about resilience. Now, the easiest way to talk about resilience and come up with a strategy, have like a tool that you can use, is to remember the 5 R's. Let's talk about them. First of all, you need to be able to recognize that your body is in an emotional state that you're not liking. Now, oftentimes, emotions are housed in your body. I know a lot of times if I get uneasy, and I'm sure you're the same, your stomach starts to get queasy, a little uneasy. Sometimes if you get a little nervous, you'll even feel some of your body parts in your face start moving around doing weird things, or even if you're a little bit angry, furrowed brow, you know the feeling. We've all been there. So the key is this. You've got to recognize what the emotions feel like. It's so amazing that there's so many of us that if you were to ask us what an emotion feels like, we could tell you, we could certainly describe it, but only if we stopped and thunk about it, then we could do it. But the reality is we need to be better at it. Because in order to fix a problem, you need to know that a problem exists. And so be very self-aware. Recognize the emotions you're feeling. That's the first R. The second R is to respond. When we talk about response, we're talking about 2 options you can choose from. You can either respond or you can react. Now, reaction is basically going on autopilot. You go on autopilot, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get the same result you've gotten every other time you felt an emotion, and you're just going to react. It's on autopilot. You're not really thinking. It's just a reaction. Now, response implies that there's just that little bit of moment where you can actually take a break, create a little space, and respond, which basically means that you gave it maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds to at least consider how you want to respond. That's huge. Number 3 is to reframe. Now, when we say reframe, this is one of my favorite topics because think about it. I'll give you an example. Someone cuts you off while you're driving your car. First thing you do, you're like, oh my God, the natural reaction is fight or flight, right? This person tried killing me. Who does he think he is? Who does she think she is? Why did they do that? And you take it personal. But the reality is this person doesn't know you. They don't care about you, clearly. They should get to know you because you're awesome, but they don't know you. It wasn't personal. They may not even have known what they did. And oftentimes that is the case. So what you want to do is reframe your perspective on the event. Maybe they're in a rush to get somewhere. Maybe they're late. Maybe their mom's being on her last leg and she's dying and they want to rush to get to the hospital to say their last final goodbye. Reframe and challenge yourself, because the truth is you're never going to know what really happened and what the real why ever was. So why not just make up one that feels good, or at least feels better than the one that you default went to, which is this person's trying to kill me, which is why you had such a fierce emotional reaction. Now let's talk about number 4. Number 4 is the recovery. When we talk about recovery, what we're really talking about is the time frame that it takes for you to go from I was calm and cool, that person did something horrible to me, now I need to recover. How long does it take to get you back to center, to neutral? And to be honest with you, my biggest tool for that, I gamify it. I love gamifying things. What I mean by that is turn it into a game. Do you know how many times, this is my flow. I will have that emotional reaction that I know is intense. And I'll be like, whoa, that was a reaction. It wasn't a response. Whoa, I still have a chance. I literally will look at my phone, look at my watch and say, what time is it? And I will time how long it takes for me to come back to center. How long does it take for me to recover? And that refractory period, that time frame, I'm always like, all right, let's see if we can get it better. Let's see if we can get it better. And when you make it fun, you don't realize it, but you're actually kind of taking your mind and your attention and your focus off the event and the emotion that took place, which in of itself helps the process. Now let's talk about number 5. Rumination must die. Rumination must die. What does that mean? Rumination is one of my favorite words when it comes to either worry, anxiety, or not being able to break free from the habit of being us, or all it basically means is replaying the same record over and over and over again. Now, I could let that thought come back into my mind and be like, you know what? Why did that guy do that? You know what? He could have killed someone else. I wonder if he did. You're ruminating. Why you keep replaying it? Why are you replaying it? Rumination must die. And this is all five of these 5 R's are things that you can control. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy at first. Skiing down a set of moguls ain't easy till the maybe 100th time you do it. So you got to put time and effort into it. In this life, everyone thinks that they should have everything instantly. You shouldn't. You should have to earn it. There are no givens. There are no free passes. You got to work your butt off. You got to try harder. You got to focus your energy not on texting, not on watching TV. Do something with your life. Focus on the 5 R's. Imagine if you were to get these 5 R's down and you had a completely different emotional resilience, a completely improved emotional intelligence. What could that mean for you? Your emotions dictate the decisions you make. They dictate how far you go in life when it comes to your career. They also dictate the positivity or negativity behind your relationships. So why wouldn't you sit here and take a little note, write a little 5R, write down the 5 R's, think about them, share them with friends. It's because I love you and I want you to be better. That's all. I'm not trying to be harsh on you, but put the damn phone down. Get off of TV. I watch the Beverly Hills Housewives too, but come on. They're not that much entertainment after a while. It's the same story played over and over. It's like a ruminating show, right? Anyways, thank you so much, guys. My name is Dr. Jake Kavanaugh of The Vibe Mindset. Check us out at thevibemindset.com. We have some amazing opportunities for you to gain amazing control of your emotions. And one of the best things we have right now is if you're in the US or Canada, you text VIBE to 860-609-6232, and you will actually be given free access on the first of the month to do the 11 days of elevated emotions experience, which is great. It's basically a text message every day for free where you are asked one simple question. Imagine how you'd feel if. Imagine how you'd feel if. And what happens is there's 2 powerful words in that. Imagine and feel. And a lot of times we sometimes need to ask ourselves, what if? And ironically enough, imagination and feeling spell if. What if? We often take the what ifs and we talk about, well, what if it doesn't work out? What if I try this and I fail? What if I get judged? What if, what if, what if? Why can't we just take the what if and turn it to a, what if it does work out? What if I do ask this person out and they say yes? What if I do ask for a raise and they say yes? What if I take a chance and it pays off? What if I have a conversation that's super uncomfortable that I've wanted to have with someone for 12 and a half years? And what if it goes better than I think? And all of a sudden, a weight is lifted off my shoulders. What if, what if? Anyways, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. We've got 2 other videos up here. If you guys want to check them out, I highly recommend it. Don't be swiping up and down on Instagram, left and right, whatever it is. Check us out first. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate your time.